Here are 10 CapCut editing hacks you may not have known existed. I'll be sure to note which features are free versus paid, but the majority of the edits in this video are using free features, including some of my personal favorites, like placing text behind you, the Spotify scroll hack, and of course the typing hack. As always, timestamps are below. Use them if you need them. Let's jump into it. Hack number 1. Remove the ugly automated CapCut outro. You know how when you start a new project in CapCut, at the very end you get this automatic beautiful CapCut outro, and sometimes you forget about it, export your video, and yeah, it's there? There's actually a way to turn that off, so let's do that together. In your CapCut app, go to the Me tab at the bottom. Then, in the top, press the tool icon. Under Preferences, you'll see an option that says Add Default Ending. Toggle that off, press Discard. Automated ending will not appear whenever you create a new project in CapCut. Hack number 2. Removing the background of your videos. Knowing how to do this simple edit is going to open the floodgates to all kinds of other editing hacks you'll have access to, including the typing hack, which we'll get to in a bit. For best results, make sure you're filming with a simple background. If the background is very busy or you're out and about, it's going to be harder to remove cleanly. A simple background makes the removal process much easier. Once your clip is imported into CapCut, select the clip and scroll until you see Background or Remove Background. This feature can be free or paid. If you have CapCut Pro, you can tap Auto Removal and it will automatically identify you as the subject and remove the background. If you don't have Pro, you can still do custom removal, which includes both paid and free options. The paid version offers Quick Brush, where you highlight what you want to keep, and CapCut does the rest. If you're using the free version, select Brush and manually trace yourself. I usually do this in 2 steps. First, I trace the middle portion without worrying about edges. Then I reduce the brush size and carefully trace the fine edges. A helpful technique here is to work in small sections. If you try to do one long, perfect stroke and mess up at the end, you'll have to undo everything. Instead, do a small section. Lift your finger, then move on. I also tap and tilt side to side rather than dragging my finger continuously. It takes a bit more time, but it works really well. And once you're done, your background is removed. Now your video looks like this. But when would this actually be useful? Let's move on. Hack number 3. Placing text behind you. This is a reel I created on Instagram showing how to put text behind yourself. I originally saw this idea from Art of Influence Co. on Instagram, so definitely go give them a follow. First, add your text. Choose your font and style. I usually switch to styles and keep my font simple. I alternate between Classic System and Anton, since Anton is one of my brand fonts. Place the text where you want it to appear behind you. Next, select the clip and duplicate it. Take the duplicated clip and turn it into an overlay, then drag it on top of the original so they line up perfectly. On the overlay clip, remove the background using the method we just learned. Now select the overlay, go to Layers, make sure your timeline cursor is where the text is, and drag the overlay in front of the text. Just like that, your cutout subject appears in front of the text. If you've learned something new so far, hit the thumbs up. It helps YouTube show this video to more people like you. And if you learn 2 new things by the end of this video, consider subscribing so I can keep creating weekly free content like this. Hack number 4. Create your own green screen effect. We all know the green screen effect on Instagram and TikTok, but what if you want to add it after filming? Find the point in your video where you want the green screen effect to start. Split the clip there and split again where you want it to end. Duplicate the clip, turn the duplicate into an overlay, and place it on top so they line up. Mute the overlay audio and remove the background. Now add another overlay. This will be the image or screenshot you want to appear behind you. Resize it as needed. Since it's in front of you, go to Layers. Make sure your cutout subject is above the background overlay, and now it pops up behind you and disappears when the clip ends. Hack number 5. make products pop up in your video. I also saw this hack from Art of Influence Co. and loved it. Screenshot the product you want, let's say Ben & Jerry's ice cream, crop it, then add it as an overlay. Remove the background, resize it, and position it where you want. Adjust the duration by dragging the ends of the overlay clip so it appears exactly when you want, like when you point at it. Repeat this for each product. Hack number 6. Turn a boring photo slideshow into a dynamic 3D reel. I originally saw this on Instagram and had to include it. Start a new project, select your photos, and make sure your aspect ratio is set to 9:16. Zoom each photo so it fills the frame. Add a song and trim the photos to match the rhythm. Right now, it probably looks like a boring school slideshow. To fix that, select each photo, go to Effects, Style, and apply 3D zoom to every photo. Now the reel feels dynamic and engaging. Hack number 7. Creating cover photos. At the start of your timeline, tap Cover. Choose the frame you want, select Use Template, and pick a layout. These are great for YouTube thumbnails too. Edit the text, save the cover, then export your video. Screenshot the cover, crop it, save it separately, then trim the cover frame off the video so the video starts clean. Now you have both the video and the cover image ready to upload. Hack number 8. Using the CapCut teleprompter. This hack comes from Jenny X Social Media and my coaching students. In the Edit tab, press Expand, and you'll see Teleprompter. This feature is paid only. Paste your script, press Record, and the text scrolls while you film. Hack number 9. The Spotify scroll effect. I learned this from Do Neil on TikTok. Film yourself scrolling, then screen record Spotify scrolling. Add the Spotify clip as an overlay, crop it, place it on top, and choose Splice, Lighten. If you record it in light mode, try Filter instead. Match the scroll speed, mirror the overlay, and optionally add a mask fade for extra realism. Hack number 10. The typing hack. This is one of my favorites, and I learned it from Roots Marketing Agency. Film your hands typing and screen record yourself typing in the Notes app. Crop the screen recording, turn it into an overlay, and use Splice, Darken, or Filter, depending on light or dark mode. Line up the keyboard with your hands, duplicate the hands clip, remove the background, and place it on top so your hands appear in front of the keyboard. And that's the typing hack. If you'd like a desktop version of these CapCut hacks, let me know in the comments. Watch this video next because YouTube thinks you'll like it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Please subscribe.